Hello, dear traders. Here we are again. How is everyone doing today? And so, am I audible and is my screen visible? So please share this information with me, guys. I would like to know that.
And is my screen visible?
If you can help me with this, I would highly appreciate it. So if everything is kind of clear, if my screen. Yeah, I think everything should be fine now, right? So my phone tells me that everything is fine, and so welcome another beautiful Monday. So we are in October now, 3 months away from the next year, another leap year, so year 2024. But we have roughly 3 months of trading left this year. If anyone sort of wants to make their plans for, or sort of thought of doing something this year with their trading, taking it to next level, maybe it's time to set some interesting goals for yourself, maybe from your buddy traders as well, from your colleagues. I've sort of made a not a wish. I wanted to say a wish, not a wish. It's really a target. I won't tell you this here, but it's kind of. It's not just personal, but it's kind of like it concerns my trading. In regards to my trading, but at the same time, I would like to let you know that basically, yes, setting and and then checking how far and how accurately you reach your goals is a very important step in every or any trader's development, and it's very much important to actually do it, and to sort of like always be on track about what's going on, how's your trading doing. So getting constant feedback from trading is very much appreciated and is very much needed. So in order, if you want to succeed in this activity, shout out idle. I would like to ask you how to use FTT. Well, I don't really understand what you mean by the first 3 words, but yeah, I hope it's not really something bad. Looks like I'm very late. No, you are just, we have just started a few minutes, just 2 minutes ago. So guys, first of all, a trade, I have a few trades that have just closed on the euro. My problem here, my mistake here is I was making some decent profit. Plus, I think that was around plus 100%, close to it. Now, my mistake was that I didn't move the stop loss closer to the price. So basically, I lost on these trades, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's not a big deal. I mean, it's all along my, it's all in line with my risk management and money management system in accordance with that. Okay, so let me switch to regular Japanese candlesticks, so I don't need Heikin-Ashi candlesticks yet. So guys, another thing that I mentioned another trade, right, that I mentioned is Bitcoin. So I've been talking about Bitcoin for a long time. Looks like it's, I mean, like I said, there was this accumulation phase, kind of similar to what it was almost 1 year ago. So we started this accumulation phase in basically late November, and it kind of lasted until, so that was November, December, don't remember where else, like basically, and then we started growing in price, and now we are like at 28,000 here. So wow, and yeah, so we are surging plus like 3 or 4%, maybe even more today. So that's very important news. I think many cryptos are on the rise, and also what you want to do in this case is you want to maybe look for some cryptocurrencies which haven't really caught up with the current uptrend, and you kind of want to bet on those. So for example, if everyone, it's like everyone jumps, and then those who haven't done it yet, they will follow. So that's usually how it goes with the markets. You have like the main leader of the market, which is in this case, which is Bitcoin, and then all other currencies sort of follow it. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, they are in the like avant-garde, like they're at the front lines of this battle of the crypto market, and basically all others usually catch up. So if we think about what hasn't just moved yet, we can see that basically many of the cryptos that we are going to look at are catching up with the move. So for example, Bitcoin Cash again, like surging, like already went from here to here, and there is a lot of potential as well. So it doesn't mean that I don't really see, for example, this thing to sort of like run out of steam. I think it's just the beginning, and we have a lot of upside potential here. So I mean, like if you look at these cryptocurrencies, many of them like Polkadot can easily double in price. So I would definitely, if you have some a little bit of extra cash that you don't use in your main trading operations, I would definitely consider allocating some of them and opening some trades, cryptos for upwards long term. I think that's a very good idea. That looks like a very lucrative option now. Next, what I was surprised with is gold, right? So I was not expecting that gold would go down so much, even though it was kind of this decisive moment. Oh yeah, a question here from Mustafa: should we focus more on crypto? Well, like I said, it all comes down to your it depends on how much money you have in your account and how much money of how much of those funds you use in your other trading operations. So for example, if you have some extra cash and it's kind of maybe sitting there in your account without any kind of like you're not using it, you don't just like use it in your trades as of now, I think that would be the right moment when you could actually put some of that money into cryptos. Well, I mean, cryptos, all the main ones, they look relatively cheap, and they do have a lot of, they all do have upside potential, because upside potential is there. I mean, if you look at these prices, wow, this looks so small, so low compared to these highs, which were there just 2 years back. And I mean, like, what is the driving force behind this crypto movement? Well, first of all, cryptos are moving, cryptos are developing, basically there are so many different things that are in development when it comes to cryptos, like new technologies, constant upgrades of the blockchains that are there in the basis and work as a basis of every cryptocurrencies. And I mean, like, overall digitalization, so this fancy word digitalization, it's taking place. I mean, like, more and more industry, I mean, like, it's kind of difficult to find an industry that has not been digitalized yet to a certain extent. And some of these industries, they have completely gone under this digitalization process dramatically. So I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of like you're trading along the trend. It's kind of like Nvidia stock, right? So Nvidia stock has been showing tremendous, like, amazing performance. Okay, so we still have this. Okay, I have to apologize for this gap. It's not a real gap. It's a split actually. So this split, and from there, like, basically this year alone, from last October, yeah, it's in 1 year. The stock price quadrupled. So from 110, now we are 435, and we were even higher, to close to $500. So these are all signs of the upcoming digital transformation, which is basically it's been there. It's been going like for the last 10 years. Now it's just accelerating. And I mean, no one really knows where it's going to take us, where, like, how far we're gonna get with that. But I think we still haven't, you know, sort of covered all the aspects that can be digitalized. So is it possible? Okay, the next question here: is it possible to open a trade in stocks one day before they declare quarterly results? I think there are some limitations to that due to the fact that there is so much volatility happening. Usually when these reports or like earnings reports after they're published, so usually we have a certain risk mechanism that won't allow you to use the highest leverage possible there. So I would say that it's not possible, or at least not with the maximum multiplier. So yes, because usually those gaps they can be like pretty much this is I don't remember what day it was, but I think it was this earnings report, or it was like, well, I mean, it's huge. So usually earnings reports usually have a very significant impact on the stock price, and definitely you want to be cautious, and you don't want to like risk too much, because you either win a lot or you just lose a lot, and you can lose tremendous amounts of money. So I hope I answered your question. So guys, first of all, I would like to, well, not first of all, but now the question. So what do you think about this new profitability? Is it really helping, or it's just not, or it's not as important as you thought it would be? So it's very interesting to hear your comments on this. So please share your opinion. I would be very excited to hear that. Like I said, we have 93, 91% rate of return, plus we have these, most of these indices, they have 85% rate of return. So we have really nice rates of return here, and given these, given these rates of return, you can easily reach your break-even point with your trading strategy. Almost any trading strategy that has at least 55% success rate, or 55% profitable rate. Alrighty, so guys, what shall we talk about next? So let's talk about Brent oil. That's oh yeah, I mean, like, so I hope we are finished. So we are finished, maybe finished with cryptos for as of today. I'm still holding on to these trading positions. The one I opened on Ripple, already nice here in profits, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So I'm holding on to these positions and don't want to close. That's a nice question. Can you open a 1000 FTT trade? So the question is, can I open? Yes, I can. But it all comes down to, of course, under what circumstances, and there has to be, there has to be some logic behind it, because $1,000, even for a person who has a certain, like, enough money in their trading account, or maybe like say some rich person will, well, I mean, like, we can all do, crazy stuff like just, I bet you won't do that, or I bet you will, stuff like that. Kuja Buddha. So I don't think, well, I mean, like, I do sometimes open trades of $1,000 or more, especially on Forex with high multiplier and other instruments. But as of now, take $1,000 from your profit. We want to see it. Okay, it doesn't work like that, right? So guys, yes, so trading is all about your trading plan. It's all about considering trading as a serious activity. It's not about, like, you wanna once you start breaking rules and your own rules of your trading strategy, and once you start treating this as a fun, well, I mean, like, yes, trading is a fun activity, that goes without saying. But if you start trading like recklessly, I mean, that's the first step. It's like take some random trade of $1,000 and get excitement. No, I don't do it like this. Okay, so if you want to open a trade in the amount of $1,000, you've got to do a lot of serious analysis. It doesn't work like that. It's not like you just open a trade and $1,000 and you don't care. No, it's not the right approach. All right. All right, I like this person more and more. Take it, sir. We love you, sir. We're gonna win for sure. Well, thank you. So, binary option is a zero-sum game, says Rocky BSI. Guys, trading in general, and I would say like, yeah, okay, so let's talk about trading, right? So trading in reality is more or less a zero-sum game. It's not like a win-win situation because your profit is someone else's loss. And then the broker takes its share as a form of commission. So trading in general, yes, it's a zero-sum game. And you have to acknowledge that. So probably around, and the statistics is harsh, right? So 90% of traders who trade, they lose money because they, okay, so why they lose money? That's a secondary question. Usually there are like basically problems with psychology, money management, and trading strategy. So, or the lack of. People start trading and not following their trading plan. They break their own rules. They don't. They open trades in the amount of $1,000 and stuff like that. So everyone has their own devils inside them, and these devils, they basically screw up your trading result. So step number one, or rule number one of this club, of the trading club, is to follow the rules, to always be disciplined, right? It's the first probably rule, to be disciplined. So yeah, and yeah, so it's about zero-sum game, right? That's absolutely right. The winner takes it all. It's like in sports, you know. It's in sports you have tens of thousands, you know, like young boys who train to be like a football player, and like say 20 of them make it to the national team, right? So that's like 1 out of, I don't know, like 20,000, like 1 out of 10,000, something like that. I mean, like that statistics in sports is harsh. The winner takes it all. Now in trading, on the contrary, it's a little bit more favorable for you because you don't have to take place first, you don't have to take place 1, place 2, place 3. You can pretty much get away with place number 2, place number 20, place number 100, place number 200. And even in those places, you will still gonna be making a significant amount of money, like real significant amounts of money. Right. So the new profitability percent is really helpful and gradually reducing losses. Great. So yeah, I mean, it's really simple maths. You make more profits from every profitable trade. So yeah, losing trades, they stay as they are. They don't change. You lose from the losing trade the previous like 100% of the trade. So that doesn't change a bit. Now the profitable trades, yes, they change. And so how do you improve your trading stats and overall trading results? Well, you work on two aspects, right? You work in two different directions. First, you select assets with high profitability, like 93, 91, or at least 85. So 85 is already good. It's better than 82%. And how do you get to success? Direction number 2 is you constantly work on your trading strategy. So me myself, this morning I looked at some charts of last week and I printed out a few pages, and I'm sort of collecting my journal of patterns again. And well, basically, I mean, like you never stop doing that. I mean, like as long as you are a trader and you are serious about trading and you're serious about turning it into your profitable activity. So I have my printouts right in front of my eyes. I'm looking at them right now, and I kind of like reminding myself these are the patterns that I should be trading. Right. So Mr. Thug Life says that his comment got deleted or he cannot see it. No, your comment was not deleted, but I also don't see it in the chat. Gambling, says Alex. Well, it all depends. It depends how you look at it, right? So you can consider this as gambling. I consider it as a okay. So there is this expression in English which is called educated guess. Okay, so it's not a random. It's not a totally random thing, even though there is a lot of randomize or randomness in this. But at the same time, there are so many different patterns that keep repeating themselves over and over and over again. And basically, all these patterns are the representation of human psychology, and that can be predicted or forecasted. So, guys, one more. Okay, so I started answering questions, and here they are, more and more coming. Thomas, which one better, Forex or FTT? Because I'm almost losing an FTT every time. So, guys, I already made this comparison a few times. So the question is, well, the difference is this. In Forex, you just have to be very patient. And if your entry is correct, you can make a lot of money as long as you're able to stay in that trade for a long time. So, for example, let's imagine you open a down trade here and then you close it here. So, looks like a nice deal, right? You've made some, say, $15 of profits multiplied by multiplier. That can give you, like maybe 50% of your investment. But imagine you were still holding this trade even now, and that would be like plus 500% to your trade. So I mean, like that is a tremendous difference. So it's very important to follow the rule, or rule number one. Rule number two, right? Let your profits grow. Cut your losses quickly and let your profits grow. Because if you cut your profits and you just won't reach this ratio when. I keep talking about this ratio, right? So risk to reward ratio. So you wanna risk a little bit, or say, for example, here, what's my risk level? Okay, so let's put my stop loss to 0, right? It doesn't make sense to hold it now at minus 50% because we are already trading here. So looks like the Ethereum chart is taken off, and I don't need stop loss somewhere here, somewhere below that, like at the minus 50 level. I can easily enjoy my stop loss right here, somewhere in the 0 area. So what's better? It's up to you to decide, because FTT, the main advantage of FTT mode of trading is that it gives you some of the highest rates of return, which you cannot get anywhere else, even in Forex. Because in Forex, it takes time. And also another thing about FTT is that you don't have to care about stop loss. Okay, so it can be so painful when you trade, for example, Forex, when you open a Forex deal and then you just get kicked out of that deal because there is this thing that is done by big players when they kick you out of the trade because your stop loss was not in the right place. And then it totally destroys your psychological approach, psychological determination. And well, I would say in general, yes, if you are, like, say, resilient enough, then you can survive in this terrible thing called like chasing stop losses. Okay, so when big players chase your stop losses, in fact. And so yeah, I would say that's a very unpleasant, uncomfortable for your psychics thing. So right, Thomas, which one? Okay, so I answered that one. Hello, sir. Where would I get more knowledge about psychology of candlestick market? So you can get more knowledge if you just basically watch our webinars. So if you are in your beginning stages as a trader, all you need to do is you need to go from one webinar to another, and you need to gather information from one source to another source and so on and so forth. So it's all about trying to get as much information possible from various sources so that you can have a more like a broader view on the overall picture of what's going on here. So do you have any secret patterns for crypto and brand? If yes, please share with us. So guys, cryptos, brand, they all follow the same patterns, the same indicators, same levels, same fundamental analysis. It's all about the law of supply and demand. So you have demand for some product, then it goes up in price. You have shortage of some product, it increases in price. So the same is happening, for example, or has been happening with brand for the past few months after Russia and Saudi Arabia announced that they were about to they would cut oil output, and basically that created some shortage of oil on the market and oil prices went up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's kind of very simple. It's simple. It's the law of supply and demand. It is as simple as that. There is no secret logic behind it. I mean, like it works wonderful. It works amazing. So cryptos, yes, the same story. There will constantly be some shortage of Bitcoin. Why? Because there is it cannot be minted past 21 million coins. So we have 21 million coins. That's the maximum offering of Bitcoin. Once that is over, that's it. No more Bitcoin will be created. So it means no inflation in terms of you cannot print out more Bitcoin. That is why I think over time it's sort of it's kind of like bound for further growth, I think. So guys, no more secrets about that. Now, I will probably do some trading for you this week, probably Wednesday. I'm not sure is it going to be me or one of my colleagues, but let's wrap it up here. I think we've talked enough about the markets as of today. I want to wish you a wonderful trading week ahead of you and good luck with your trades. The American trading session is about to begin in 1 minute, or probably has already opened. So wishing you wonderful trading results, and I'll be waiting for your further questions for the next Monday. So take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.